Elizabeth Snellings. I am actually a playwright for the Young Playwrights Festival. Last year, when I was in 7th grade, I wrote another show which was also performed here. We had after-school programs, and they really they got into teaching us about how to write a play, how to write the structure, and I kind of just took the tips from last year and then also bringing in new information for this year, which was really helpful. My play is called Insert Font here, inside brackets, and it's basically Microsoft Word fonts with personalities.
I am the default font. I'm used for over 90% of all Word documents.
That's what you think, Mr. Default Font. Go take your fancy education and go become president or something.
And cut!
And they argue with each other, and it's like, what goes on in a Word document?
Have you had a chance to meet with the director and the cast?
Yes, I had. I was able to meet with them just last night. And they had asked me, how I wanted things to be done, how I wanted things to be read. Which was fantastic because I'm always willing to give my input. As a writer, you really love to just see. You feel proud that someone cares enough to wonder how you want your play to be done, and then it's just amazing to see it actually come together.
So you're in 8th grade this year?
I am. I'm 13. I'll be 14 in 2 weeks.
Everyone, calm down. We'll be okay. We'll be.
My name is John Everman. I am one of the playwrights that had their play selected to be read in front of an audience here at the Overture Center. It's called The Jacket on the Dresser. It's an autobiographical piece. It's about a 18-year-old senior like myself who he's trying to figure out what to do with his life, where to go to school for college and where to, get a job at and this and that. And his dead father, who has died about a year before this play is to take place, comes back in a dream to talk to him about his future and helps him out with his plans and everything. And in the end, it's, he has a much clearer idea of what he wants to do, and there's an important message in it, and that's get your idea in your mind and go for it, and that's just the way to do it.
I'm sorry, Dad. I haven't been smoking for too long, and I'm trying to quit.
Nah. I just mean, why the hell are you smoking Newports? I thought my good taste in Marlboro would have rubbed off on you. Whatever. The reason I'm here is because I can hear you bitching from the grave. Like I said, I was supposed to visit you tomorrow, but apparently that Jesus dude thinks he can do whatever the hell he wants because I'm the Son of God.
Alex Harper. I wrote this play, and by some stroke of luck, it made it into the Young Playwrights Contest.
What grade are you in?
I'm a junior this year.
So what's the name of your play?
Miss Alaska.
What's it about?
Okay, well, it's kind of silly, but it's about this guy who gets a job in Alaska, and he's living with his wife in California, but she doesn't want to move to Alaska, so basically what it is it's just their conversation between the two of them about moving to Alaska, and she kind of stated her point about why she doesn't want to move, and him saying why it's important for them to move, but she's not very smart, and he's really smart, so the conversation is just kind of silly.
Biggest state in the U.S., and third, it's the opposite of obscure. Alaska's in the news all the time. You're definitely overreacting.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure Ryan and Juliana never talk about all the hot spots that Paris and Brittany have visited in Anchorage. And besides, I'm pretty sure if anyone was overreacting, it was the United States when they decided to buy Alaska from Russia.
What's your name?
Frances Hong. I'm the one of the young playwright for Coffee Muffin.
What's your play about?
It's about muffins. It's basically a tragedy. Well, one day there was a muffin in the classroom for advanced creative writing, so I just thought that I'd write about it and for the class. Then eventually it became my story for modern drama. Well, I was really wishing hard that it would become a finalist because I put so much effort on it, and I was really glad when it did become one.
I'm looking forward to the moment of the first bite. So when customers come tomorrow, I will ask them first, how was your day? And then I will ask if they want any samples. And then...
You fool! You really think that's what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
That wasn't a question, dummy. Look, I have lived here for a very long time. After I accidentally fell from a shelf when I was a young fellow, like you. I have seen many muffins coming and going. Oh, those muffins, including you right now, thought being bought by humans is the happiest thing that could happen to them. Not!
Ryan Montgomery. I am a senior. I am watching my play being performed.
What's the name of your play?
The Perfect Gift. It's about a guy who's looking for the perfect gift for his mom. It's her birthday, and he can't seem to find something that would suit her, and it's just him meeting this elevator attendant and taking him on a crazy ride trying to find this perfect gift.
I'd rather spend my money on something worthwhile, like some new shoes. She won't even like the gift I give her because the thought doesn't count anymore, you know? Ah, women can't live with...
Here's your stop. Floor 6 and 1/2.
I have met with the director, and she's very nice, and my play's in good hands.
Does she have questions for you about the play or things she was not sure about? Or...
No, we pretty much had the same vision, so it worked out really well.
What's your name?
I'm Kelly Tauschek.
And what are you doing here tonight?
I wrote What I Could Do for Love, and my play was picked for the Playwrights Festival. We wrote the plays as an assignment during our drama class, and I ended up working a little bit extra on mine and ended up submitting it.
I didn't tell you I was writing it because I used you as inspiration for the main character. I wasn't sure if you'd be okay with that or not. You may read it if you like.
I would love to.
They are interrupted by the chiming of a clock.
My ending's a little bit tricky, and there's a little bit of a twist, and we discussed maybe changing it or keeping it the same, and what I was trying to portray with that.
Don't you ever tell me what to do. I am the husband. You are the wife. You don't tell me what to do. I tell you what to do.
Norman grabs Jane on each arm and starts to shake her.
Stop it, Norman. You can't treat me this way. Norman, stop.
Suddenly, Norman lets go of her. He wraps his arm around her and hugs her.
Please, let's just eat dinner and go to sleep.
Zoe, Sauvé. And people are always mispronouncing my last name.
Sauvé?
Yes.
Did I get it right? Cool. And then who's this guy?
This is my walrus. He talks, but I'm not sure you would be able to hear it. I wasn't really in any after-school clubs, and my teachers thought I should, and some of my friends were in the Young Playwrights Club, so I decided I would join that.
What's the play that we're seeing here tonight?
The second play that includes the magical walrus in two.
And so it's about walruses. Give me a little more of the plot detail.
Well, it's about 3 people with very different backgrounds. One is a hiking man who's extremely obsessed with his dog.
Yeah! No! I'll get the goals! We're gonna be okay, buddy. Just don't move.
Another is a little girl named Lucy, who is just sort of a generic little girl.
Can I go outside for some fresh air then?
All right, but don't stay out too long. You'll get a chill.
And the third one is a criminal wannabe named William, who's started as a thief and wants to move up to the level of a murderer.
Were you surprised when you found out that your play had become a finalist and they were going to perform it tonight?
Extremely, because I honestly did not think it was very good.
Well, who cares? A fun adventure or what?
I'm not sure. This is a little weird. And with the talking cat named Winchester and a walrus named Emwad?
Well, actually, Emwad isn't my real name. It's really the magical walrus of doom. But people thought it was too long.
Nick Kovaleski.
What's the name of your play?
Bradley and Time.
And what's it? Can you give me a little hint about what it's about?
It's basically just about a corporation in Chicago and some of the scandals that go on behind the scenes, and then kind of a twist ending. So.
Damn it! Thought you said you were just doing tests. What was that for?
Just to be certain you cooperate, Mr. T.
You got anything going on this summer?
No. I'm gonna try and find a job, and that has not worked out too well so far. So, but other than that, yeah, just hanging out, enjoying summer. So.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.